So I want to redo my April update because I overshared on the first video. So for the month of April, my healing has consisted of, my breakup. So, um, my partner and I decided to, go our own separate ways. It didn't work out, and so I had to focus this month in healing, purging the energy, alchemizing, um, realigning myself to me, to my path, to my journey, and just kind of like doing a lot of self discovery this month. Um, there was just a lot that I had to really own up to, and this past partner kind of helped me see um, a different side of things. And like, I understand that I'm not ready. I'm not ready in so many ways because the person that you, the person that you guys see, the healed version of me, is not me when I'm either in a relationship or behind the wheel of my car. So, in those two areas, like, I've realized I need fucking help. But obviously, like, my spirit team has been trying to guide me, trying to teach me, kind of sat my ass down, you know um own up to my own shit, analyzed my own things, and kind of tugged a little bit because I was watching a video that I did, I think it was like last week or this weekend. I honestly don't even know en qué día vivo. But I did a video like a few days ago, and and I was just like, dude, I could hear it, like, me fighting with myself to just say, like, es mi culpa, like, I'm at fault. Like, because I don't like that. Like, it triggers me in so many ways. And I understand also that my ADHD, and I know people hate when I say this, but I know that because of my ADHD, that I have that trauma of always having to own up to shit, of me always getting in trouble, of me always being at fault, of me not ever being understood, of me da 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 da. So I understand that I got caught up with trying to protect my own inner child so much that I neglected, like, my relationships, my friendships, and my acquaintances, stuff like that. Like, I understand that is a 0303. I understand that's also another reason why I'm so hard to deal with. And it kind of like, oh, admitting that you're hard to deal with, but still loving that you're hard to deal with is where I'm at. Why? Because I understand I'm hard to deal with, but I also understand what I have to offer. And obviously, when I gave these things to people, like, one, they didn't value it. Two, they didn't think it was enough. Like, it was just a pile of, like, shit that I'm just like, dude, I don't deserve this. Like, not just deserve better, but I do deserve also different, and that's something I learned as well, that when you find somebody who's, a good person, obviously with their own triggers, their own traumas, their own insecurities, their own, hi Richard, their own, he totally distracted me, their own flaws, and that we learn how to work with them. 421. And for some reason, it's like I was so focused in me, in how I felt, that I kind of forgot to really put my guard down when it came to situations. But then at the same time, like, my traumatized version of me and the experienced part of me and my intuition and my fears, they all kind of like mix when I'm in a relationship. So I can't tell my fears from my intuition because of how much trauma that I've had. So this also made me realize this month and after the breakup that I do need to stay by myself. Like, not only do I feel better because I'm not, you know, so focused on not getting hurt or so focused on what they're doing or so codependent or so like, you know, so worried about what I'm receiving, what I'm not receiving, like whether they're happy, whether they're not happy, like being alone right now, I feel that it's the best thing for my mental health. It's the best thing for my mental health. It's the best thing for my peace. It's the best thing for my healing. It's just, like I feel, 5 by 5, I feel like I switched a timeline and I know that I went through a reset, and that reset just kind of had those domino effects where I went through a series of tests and I also purged the last of it, closed the last doors, opened new doors, discovered new doors. Like, it's just, it feels different. It feels different from a long time ago. It feels different from the in between. It feels different from the beginning. It feels different. It feels like I know where I'm going. I know what I need to do to get there and I can't lose focus. Like I feel that I need to go on hermit mode. I feel like I need to just focus on me, on my own self-discovery, my own my own happiness, and kind of like focusing on my kids and focusing on like our activities and not really involving anybody else anymore because I just I don't know. I feel like I'm at that place where I'm good and I healed what I needed to heal. I learned what I needed to learn, and right now I'm just like going with the flow. Going with the flow, but like doing so much self-discovery and like I don't know, it makes me feel weird because I don't feel like the same person. And I know I keep saying that, but I don't think you guys would understand until you guys are actually going through this healing journey and actually going through the shifts and all of that. Like it's just it's crazy. But I don't know. I also need to focus a lot in a few things that I'm going through. I am excited to post these videos, which I'm kind of hoping they're soon because I have like a series of videos that I want to share with you guys. But I'm just waiting for the last confirmation before I do, or like not confirmation, but I guess the loose ends so I can like post them. But yeah, it's a roller coaster, dude. It's a roller coaster. Like I just love the ability that I have to be happy, happy even in chaos. I feel that even when I'm going through my depressed mode, people don't see it or they don't get it or they really just think everything is fine. Because I'm always like laughing and I'm always like joking around, but like when I am by myself and the voices get to talking, like that is when I get into my feelings, and because I feel so much is the same reason why I don't like to just sit with my feelings. And now that like I said, all these feelings resurfaced and my heart just kind of like melted and now I'm like feelings, because for the longest time, dude, I was in this fight or flight mode. So obviously to survive my childhood and all the trauma that I fucking lived, dude, like obviously like my emotions just shut off. They just shut off. Obviously I was running on logic, but that was it. Like it was horrible because I know that I was supposed to feel certain things, but I didn't. And I knew that it was, I guess, those feelings, but I didn't feel them. until now that I went through the healing journey, and now that I feel all this peace, now that I healed all those traumas, and now it's like, dude, I literally spent almost last year, like the whole fucking year, almost bawling my eyes out healing. It was horrible. And people had no idea what the hell I was going through, because I was always still laughing and joking around and being okay. And obviously, because I have like mood swings because of my mental health, like it just varies. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna end it there because my babies are here and I'm gonna go see what's up. All right, bye, y'all. Stay.